What's going on, guys? It's Relix here, back at you for a brand new Warframe video for today. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best way to farm credits in Warframe. Keep in mind this method isn't necessarily for new players because this method does require you to get through the star chart a bit, and you may need a decently powerful Warframe to get through the method I'm going to share with you guys. Now that we got that out of the way, get right into the video. Before we get into how you farm the credits and where you go farm them, we're going to have to go ahead and go over a build real quick. So we're going to go walk over here to my arsenal. We're going to be running Rhino today. If you have Rhino Prime, go ahead and slap that guy on. Preferably you want the nicest skin possible. You're going to want to have the Rhino Paladin helmet and as well as the skin. So that's going to cost you about I think 300 credits probably. Not credits, platinum. Okay, and you're going to want to have decent attachments on. I personally have the Riv, literally everything, chest, arm, leg, because it's like the best looking one. And then you're also going to have to, now I'm playing with you guys. Rhino's a really good Warframe in this mission, because if you guys don't know, we're going to be going to the index. Okay, we're going to go over here. Index is also located in Neptune. Right here. Okay, I'll go over this in just a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the actual build right now. Okay, so the parts that we would want, or the mods that we would want on our Warframe, are right here. This is the best build in my opinion. I'm actually gonna need to form this part right here because I formatted it incorrectly recently, because I ranked them back up to 30. I do not have these available. So basically, just take this with a grain of salt. Use what you have. Usually, steel fiber is a must with the Rhino build, and continuity intensify, really good mods. I know that iron shrapnel and transient fortitude and maybe power drift are a little hard to get. This is actually the corrupted mods for this, or this corrupted mod is found in the derelict, which is you're gonna have to it's gonna be really hard for you to get without a team of people, as well as I believe a transient fortitude. But these are fine if you spend a little money in the game, get some plat, you can be fine and go ahead and get that. The reason why I run steel charge, because if you guys don't know, it actually if you max it out, it increases your slot potential by 18, which is ridiculous. It's a lot more than the other ones. Continuity, ability duration, you really don't, I don't want to say you need this, but with Rhino, if you're just using his second ability, because it lasts like as long as he gets shot anyways. But the whole point of using this, if you have prime continuity, go and slap that on as well. But the reason why you want to use continuity is because you are going to be doing more damage if you use his third ability, Rhino Roar, which is pretty good. Go ahead and do more damage, because the people or the enemies you're going to be facing in the index are actually pretty difficult a little bit towards the end of your run. So having that third ability accessible to you would help immensely. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and talk about intensify, ability strength. Like fourth ability. No, you don't really use fourth ability in the index. I'll explain that to you in a little bit as well. But either way, this is pretty fine. Rhinos, I think this is more for the Rhino iron skin. Helps your iron skin be a little bit stronger, last a little longer, helps a whole lot. Iron shrapnel, specifically for Rhino. I believe you get this from one of factions. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll read it right here. Iron skin augment, recasting iron skin will cause it to detonate, dealing 100% of its remaining health as puncture damage and knocking out enemies. Basically, you get to recast your iron skin in the middle of your battle. Let's say, for example, when you're holding those gems, I'll explain to you about later in the index, you'll be able to hold them up. If you're down to 25, you just go ahead and go to a nearby energy station, go ahead and pop your 2, release all that external energy, pop it 2 again to get back your iron skin. Steel fiber, of course, you want that 110% armor just in case. Armor agility, get that sprint, extra sprint, get the extra armor as well. Streamline, very good mod for you to cut your ability costs in half and reduce it pretty much 30%. I'm not sure if there's a Streamline Prime, but pretty sure there isn't. Gladiator Aegis gives you extra armor. And set bonus 2 out of 6. 30% critical chance stacks with combo multipliers. Pretty good, decent mod that you put on your frame. I recommend all these things. These are all really good mods. This will help you survive in the index. You'll be the person carrying all the gems and cashing them all in. Last but not least, transient fortitude, 5% ability strength, negative 2.5% ability duration. This is actually canceled out by continuity immediately, but we do have to max this out to get the full potential out of it. I do not have it maxed out, and I need to get it formed because this is this is literally like taking up all my space right now, and it's not a big deal as well. It's gonna be okay. That's it for the build. The weapons that I just use a weapon in my primary that I'm planning to rank up just to have it at, because if you don't know, your XP does spread out evenly to your weapons and your Warframe. So I just have this on just to get it ranked up. But I use a Piranha Prime. This is not the best weapon in the game, and this is what I'm running so far. I feel like about my rank. This is if this is more relatable to Mastering 9 people. I am Mastering 9. This is more relatable to you, what you're able to access at the time. So go over it real quick. Hornet Strike, if you can max it out, go ahead. Really good mod. It does increase your damage. It's basically the serration, the pressure point of the secondary arsenal. Pistol Gamut, critical chance, very good mod. You know, it gets you high, one high damage. Like if you shoot him in the head, you get like an extra damage basically. Pathogen rounds for the elementals, electricity plus toxin will go ahead and create a corrosive, which is pretty neat. And then a seeker, get some punch through in. I just use it because hitting multiple enemies, be able to go through the person behind it or an enemy behind the person you're shooting or the enemy you're shooting. Slip magazine increases the magazine capacity by 5%. So in this case, this goes from 12 to 13, which is not that big of a deal. Once you level up, it goes more and more. And then with the Piranha Prime, if you keep shooting with it, it does, and you kill with it, it does double its ammo capacity and does increase its fire rate. Magnum Force, 36% damage, minus 18% accuracy. It's a pistol shotgun. You're not trying to aim for so far. So don't worry about the accuracy part, and the damage is always good. Last but not least, Quick Draw. Reload speed, you're running out of ammo quickly, you're shooting really fast. And yeah. Alright, let's get right into how you work in the index real quick. Okay, in the index, you need to go ahead and go through the star chart first. That's why I said this is not for low-level individuals. You have to at least get through the star chart up to Neptune, because that's where it's at. And you have to go through all this right here, Nereid, and then you go to the index endurance, okay? Basically, index endurance. So there's three options: low risk, medium risk, high risk, of course. The best, this is the video for what is the best to farm credits. The best way to farm credits is to invest 50,000, right? 50,000, not that big of a deal. Sell a few mods, sell a few extra parts that you get from farming a boss. You know, your return is 25,000. Excuse me, 250,000. If you have a double credit booster and you're investing 50,000 and getting back 250,000, but with the credit booster you're getting 500,000, it's basic. You just made a fuck ton of credits. Oh snap! All right, as you can see, we're starting off the index. You know, Rhino Prime, pretty good Warframe, as I said before. Going on in, we're waiting for this energy pod to spawn in, and we do get this kill on this guy right here. As you can see, when you kill an enemy in this, you do get a little green gem floating around you that shows all the points that you're getting. As right now, you do not want to cash in every single time you get a point. You want to cash in after at least a good rule of thumb 10. So I'm killing these guys over here. I'm able to pick up their gems, you know, pick it up, get some more bonus. I do get an energy pot again, and I do go for this other one over here, you know, to make it so that I believe I turn on my Rhino. Yeah, my Rhino War is on. I do turn it on because it does help you a lot. It does increase your damage and stuff like that, you know. In the beginning of the first investing round, these guys are pretty easy. as long as you have a decent weapon. If you're starting off in the game, you only have like an MK1 Braden or something like that, then unfortunately it would be very tough even with good mods. The Piranha Prime is a pretty good gun. I even had my Baza like decent. I even formatted my Baza, and I believe I did, or yeah, I formatted my Baza, and I still like don't understand like why it wasn't working, like why like the Baza wasn't a good build for this. I don't know why. I'm not really 100% sure, but either way, these guys are really strong, hard to hit. I know that eventually when I get to higher ranks, I'll be able to kill them with my good guns. But my frame is the one that's more capable than my actual weapon. But the weapon is a good start. Usually, most people on here are pretty know the game pretty well. Because by the time you get to Neptune, you'll be probably like MR7 plus. I start, you know. And you'd understand what's going on and stuff like that. If you guys didn't notice, the green gems do take down your energy. The more you have, the faster it takes it down. So sometimes, like, I'll be able to go to a pod, take off my iron skin, put it back on, especially with the I think iron shrapnel is the name of it. But yeah, towards the end, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. See, when you finish, you stay invested, you choose not to, and then, you know, most people want to leave because it gets harder over time. So we choose to cash in, and we do get about 500,000 credits, which is pretty nice. If you do stay cashed in or stay invested, if you play one more round, which I did one time or multiple times on my own, then you'll be able to get 1 million, which is pretty crazy. You can see right there, 4 million credits. A lot of credits. It's very awesome. You know, very easy way to go from broke to rich, basically. If you have a 3-day credit booster, you run it for about 3 days. If you do like at least like 5 indexes per day, and then for 3 days, and you'd be pretty set. I was not able to play yesterday, unfortunately, because I was working on this awesome video for you guys. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on those notifications to know when my next upload is, guys. If you guys are new, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. I live stream at least once a week on Twitch. You know, I really appreciate you guys coming through, saying what's up, all those great things, supporting my videos. You know, be uploading a lot more content for you guys. I really do enjoy playing this game. I really do enjoy making content for you guys. My thoughts for my next video, I'm actually thinking about doing a Photoshop tutorial, how to make a YouTube banner, because just to like kind of widen my audience, because I want to do Warframe graphic designs and stuff, because I really do know how to make all these things now. I'm learning a lot. I want to get more exposure on YouTube and stuff like that. So thank you guys again for watching. Hope to see you in the next video, guys. Peace.